Baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Fouled away. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitting .435. He's taken him deep once.
Ball one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. On the ground to second for Baez. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes McNeil to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. And now here is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jonathan.
Now the pitch. The 1-0.
First batter out the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
2-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 8. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
He loses him on ball 4. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That is good. A shortstop, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And she'll take a look at ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Striding in is Pete Alonso. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The right fielder, Michael.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
The count is 1-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The set. And the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. In previous duels with DeGrom, he hits at a .364 clip. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So next to bat will be Gleyber Torres. Now the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Has a look. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home. High pop-up. Rizzo over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, James McCann. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work. But now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. James McCann becomes out number 2 this inning. Jacob deGrom is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Full count now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 9-1-2 due up.
Garrett Cole.
And now the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Into center field, line drive base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Back goes McNeil. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. So now here is Aaron Judge looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And it's fouled away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Up Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So here's Brandon Nimmo.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nimmo.
One strike now from Cole. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Got him. Now one down with the bases empty, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back, still ranging back, and that one is gone. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Here's Javier Baez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! So here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
No one on with
The
one
second
down, and that'll bring up the
Gleyber
exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Torres has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 1-1 to count. Changeup, good pitch there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Now it'll be James McCann set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he
1 ball,
lays
2
off
strikes,
1-2. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
No pitcher.
First pitch of the AB now. Jacob deGrom will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Brandon Nimmo would be next. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Over to first. Cole don't want to forget about him. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, another foul ball. VR is off at first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a swinging bunt. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ball.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Pete Alonso will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Popped up. Rizzo trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gio Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopper to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. And there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Michael Conforto as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here's the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Pulled toward right center field. Urshela is calling for it. Makes the play, one away. Ready to take his hacks again. Javier Baez blasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat. First offering. Ball one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
A wave and a miss made him reach. So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey! All ones the count.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over, and the runner back safely. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Nope. 2-0.
Outside.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Next for New York, Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! Carlos Carrasco, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a ball 1-0. This is grounded foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Count remains 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Seth Lugo gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela.
Now batting, shortstop, Gio.
No hits to this point. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be James McCann. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. J.D. Davis come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
J.D. Davis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Next for the Mets, Jonathan Villar. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Brandon Nimmo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Luke Boyd is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two.
1 and 2.
Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next up is DJ LeMahieu. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-1.
And there's ball one. Ground ball right side. Baez able to get there. Flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. So next to hit is Anthony Rizzo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Lays off 2-2 now. .97 that time as this is fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Aaron O'Day will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 56.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side, and I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Up next is the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Fouled away. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Judge is under it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Conforto.
First offering on its way. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He pops it up. LeMahieu trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Torres has it, and that's the second out. Clay Holmes takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Javier Baez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with a runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses ball 1.
That's
2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jeff McNeil will be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he's safe. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He set the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Up next, James McCann. The winning run stands at second base. First pitch on its way. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Miguel Castro takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our